In sports today, the Jays welcome a new GM, the Raptors come up short, and the Packers play a miraculous game in Detroit. Here's Alex Martino with the details and the rest of your sports news.
Thanks, Katie. The Blue Jays have formally announced that Ross Atkins will be the 6th permanent general manager in a news conference today. Atkins says he is excited to be working for a team that represents an entire country. He says he hopes to build a team that is not only successful, but sustainable. Former interim GM Tony LaCava will stay on as assistant GM and will take the lead in the winter meetings in Nashville this weekend. Down the road in the ACC, the Toronto Raptors put their come-from-behind skills to the test against the Denver Nuggets. Over in the first, Nugs well up ahead, but Bismarck means business with the above-the-rim defense. Over to the second half, and momentum is building. Jokic is blocked, Corey Joseph recovers, and goes end to end. 1 minute later, Lowry to Bebe, and the result is good. Even important fourth quarter now, DeRozan with a layup that caps his 31 points for the night. Less than 30 seconds left, Scola makes it a 3-point game, and then the Raptors use a 3-man trap to get possession and one last shot to tie. It's all up to Kyle Lowry now, but he can't draw the foul, and Scola fumbles the ball, sealing Toronto's fate. Final score, 106-105. And in the world of football, the Packers need to keep their NFC North Championship hopes alive, and they were in Detroit to face the Lions in the Thursday night game. In the first, Matthew Stafford gets the ball in his hands and out just as fast to Eric Ebron, 10-0 Lions. Next possession, Glover Quinn intercepts the football, which would lead to Calvin Megatron Johnson getting his tippy toes into the end zone. 20-0 for Detroit at the half, and Green Bay is shut out for the first time in 56 games. Second half, it almost looks like Green Bay's luck has run out, but Randall Cobb recovers a fumble in the end zone. 7-20. And literally on the next possession, Green Bay returns the favor to Detroit, and Julius Peppers slaps the ball out of Stafford's hands. They would end up with a TD. 3 minutes left in the fourth, and Aaron Rodgers says, if you want to get something done right, do it yourself. He runs into the end zone, and the Pack is back in the game. Final seconds now. Packers try a lateral play, but the Lions defense downs Rodgers. Game over, or is it? Devin Taylor gets his thumb into Rodgers' grill, and the refs call it a face mask. That gives Green Bay 15 extra yards to work with on this last play. Rodgers with time throws a Hail Mary pass, and like a bridesmaid at a wedding, Richard Rodgers nabs the 61-yard touchdown. Packers get out of the Lions' den alive, 27-23. And in kind of sports news, the NFL has announced Coldplay will be performing at the Super Bowl 50 halftime show. The British rock band, led by frontman Chris Martin, will have its Super Bowl debut in February at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. The announcement follows the release of the band's new album, A Head Full of Dreams, which hit stores today. Now with a look at what Mother Nature has in store, here's Catherine Green.
Oh, I didn't see you there. This may look like the perfect holiday backdrop, but at this time last year, Torontonians had 17 centimeters of snow. Let's see what the powers that be have in store for us this winter. Today will be cloudy, clearing later this afternoon. Expect a high of 5 with a low of 0. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Saturday will be sunny with a high of 9 and a low of -1. And Sunday will also be sunny with a high of 8 and will drop down to a low of 1. Despite the lack of powder, this will be a great weekend to do perfect holiday activities like picking out the Christmas tree. Now back to Katie in the newsroom.
Thanks, Catherine. Check out this video that's so adorable, it's almost unbearable. This orphan bear cub was rescued when a farmer found him in the middle of a highway. Spectacled bears are the only surviving species native to South America. The cub was put in the care of National Forest and Fauna Service. Spectacled bears often make their way down from the mountains in search of food. We leave you today with this. Santa is crossing off some deliveries as Christmas comes early for some good animals. Animals at the Sydney Zoo got early Christmas bonuses from St. Nick. Treats were delivered to the chimpanzee enclosure, and Santa should realize there's no need to spend money on expensive gift wrap. Some took the chance to try and sneak out of the zoo with a return ticket to the North Pole. Elsewhere, 2 watermelons were on the menu for this tortoise. That's all for today. For details of these stories and more, check out humbernews.ca. Humber News is produced by students in the journalism program at the North Campus. I'm Katie Peterson. Have a great weekend.